to Event 10 of the Marble League we are at now. As we can see our total standings right after event number 9. We got Forest that is in the lead right now over the small team. That's a 9-point advantage that Forest has right now. And yep, you can see us up at the top of the screen there. As you can see, round 1, the matches of who's going to be facing what. 1 seed will be facing 16 seed Martin team, and so on. Until we find out who is going to win event number 10 out of 16 of our league. Right, Big Marble?
Yep, it's going to be a very strong and good event here in curling.
Anyways, if you don't know how curling ring works, basically, you have to get your marbles inside of the ring. The blue ring is worth 1 point. That white ring is worth 2. The red ring in the almost in the center of the rings is worth 3, and that center dot inside of that red ring is worth 5 points. So all we can see right now with Forest and Green Galactic getting a good start, and I think Forest is up 2-1 so far, but the dislodge by Green Galactic makes them up 5-3. They're still going through, and I think Forest might take the W, bring on this last Green Galactic, and yes, it will be Forest that takes the win, and will be advancing on to the next round.
Forest played it safely there. I like the way how Forest did their confidence just to have the lead in the standings and to play great with what they did, their momentum there.
Now we got 2-seeded, the small team, against the 15-seeded Chocolate Fudge. Small team goes for their first marble, not on the board yet. Chocolate Fudge tried to do the same thing, but we'll see if there's any marbles that gets dislodged, if they can get inside that ring right there. That's where you get most of the points from. Chocolate Fudge trying to do some nudging here. And it's 1-0 so far on the ring right there. Another marble trying to get on the ring. It's 2-0. No way that Brian just did that. And I think they just won there 1-0. So they have the win, and they'll be advancing to the next round. Now we got the Big Macs against the Great Lakes. Let's see what the Big Macs have in store for them. I think they dislodged themselves over Freezer. And yep, that's the Great Lakes right there. That's not Freezer, that's the Great Lakes. Oh, what a dislodge by Big Macs there on their next marble.
Oh yeah, of course, this event only requires 4 marbles. And but with that being said, I mean, like, only one of them is really sitting out.
Yep, it looks like the Great Lakes win because they were closest to the center other than the Big Macs.
Yep, that's correct.
Also on the ties, we forgot to tell you that on the ties, when it becomes a tie, like how you saw in that last matchup, when it becomes a tie, that means it's the marble that's closest to the center of the ring that will win the heat or anything like that. Science against Space now. Let's see what they have in store. Space trying to dislodge Science. Nobody's on the ring so far. And Science manages to do just that, 0 even. But Space gets the better launch as getting closer to the center. So they will be moving on. Next up, we have Heat 5. The 5 seeded in the standings, Ocean Waves against the 12th marble, Team Blood. Ocean Waves are trying to get up there in that 5th place in the standings.
Yep, that does recommend with the Ocean Waves. Let's see what they do here.
That marble getting into the 3-point ring, but immediately a dislodge by Team Blood. And look at that. Look at what happened there. The Ocean Waves again dislodged Team Blood there.
Yeah, both these two teams, they really want a matchup with anything.
The Ocean Waves gets the better launch, and they will be moving on. Now we got Heat number 6. Our heats are almost complete. We have Kiwi that is taking on Galactic. Galactic trying for any momentum there. Kiwi hit their own team competitor. Galactic dislodges Kiwi off, but doesn't get on himself on the board.
Kiwi needs to keep his composure up if that team wants to win.
Well, I mean, like, Kiwi is a fruit, so Kiwi gotta keep up with his momentum. That's how you get the win. And right there, they did just that with that one ring, and they win 1-0. Now, in heat number 7 out of 8, Blue Sky has to take on Sticky Slime. This is the 9-seeded versus the 10-seeded, so they both are very kind of close in the standings. What does Blue Sky have to say about themselves? Nobody's on the ring so far. One of the green ducks from Sticky Slime tried to nudge Blue Sky, but didn't do that. Blue Sky trying to get themselves on the ring, and they do. It's 1-0. What does this Sticky Slime do? For their last marble, it is 1 even. So who will get the better launch out the gate? For the closer to the center, it is Sticky Slime. And Sticky Slime will be going on to the next round. Now, it's Orange against the United States, our Season 2 hosts. That's who the United States was in this series. Orange can't find themselves on the ring yet. None of these two teams can. And that's what basically is going to happen sometimes. None of these two teams can find their way onto the ring.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of mobile teams. They can't even find themselves on the ring. They can't even find how they can make any mess ups or anything.
Let's see what Orange and the United States got. Nobody is on the ring, and I think all 4 marbles went. Yes, they did, but Orange gets close enough to guarantee a win there. So that's the spot there, and Orange will be taking it.
That was a great first half of the event right now. We already see the first heat complete, so it does really make a huge sense, you know?
There you see 9th to 16th place respectfully all the way after those standings. Right after the heats, you got lost close to the center, or if you scored, there's your scores right there. United States gets the better launch out of them, and Green Galactic with another 0-point finish. That is not where Green Galactic wants to go this season. And he's already last in the standings, so it does make sense. Forest tapped that for the win. Anyways, let's get into the quarterfinals. That's where we're at right now. It's Forest that looks like to have the launch against Chocolate Fudge. It's 1-seeded mobile team against the 15-seeded team. Chocolate Fudge trying to nudge, can't get on the ring. Forest lends their other teammate out. That's not good. Chocolate Fudge, can they get on the ring? They do. And it's 1-0. What can Forest say about it? There you see Chocolate Fudge still trying to get on the edge there. Can Chocolate Fudge do it? No, I think Forest just barely got 1 even, but Chocolate Fudge is closest to the center. So Chocolate Fudge will be taking that win, moving on to the semis. Space against the Great Lakes is in this second quarterfinal, or what they call quarterfinal B. The Great Lakes tried to get on the ring there, but didn't. What can Space do? They almost went to the middle, but cannot get there. Great Lakes got 1 point, just barely. But what can Space say? Nothing, because he goes off to the right side, and that Great Lakes is still holding on to that 1. What will Space do? Hold on to 1, but look at that. Space comes back by being closer to the center. They are moving on.
That was amazing by Space, not going to lie. They was really amped up, like trying to come back and try and win. And what did they do? They came back, they fought for it, and they won to move on.
Now we have Ocean Waves. They will be taking on Kiwi. Both of these two teams sit behind each other in the standings. Or will we say that? Ocean Waves will be taking on Kiwi in this matchup. Both marbles for both teams already going off on the right side of their screen of the center circle so far. Nobody's on the board yet. Can Kiwi do it? No, they can't. What can Ocean Waves say? Oh, they bumped Kiwi to get the win. That is not what you want to happen there.
Oh yeah, that is definitely not what you want to happen.
You bet. Anyways, we got Orange against Sticky Slime being the last quarterfinal before the semis. Orange looked like they had that one, but their team marble just slipped off there. What can Sticky Slime do? It's only 4 marbles each team. 1 marble goes down at a time from each team. Can Sticky Slime go to the center? Can't. Orange comes down a little bit out the gate, but gets stuck on the sky rail. That's the part where it's gonna really mess up these marbles. But Sticky Slime barely won that, getting closer to the center. As you can see us right there commentating this event. It will be out here throughout the final few events. Let's get to the quarterfinals. You see, we changed the standings right there, 9th to 16th place. We switched the numbers around. That's how we changed it. But still, 9th to 16th place is still the same if you're looking at teams. Ocean Waves, Forest, Orange, and the Great Lakes gets the better launch at the gate right after the semifinals. Ocean Waves, Forest, Orange, and the Great Lakes. Anyways, we have to move on. And what do we have here? It is semifinal A. And in semifinal A, we got Space that's taking on Chocolate Fudge. And I think there's Chocolate Fudge that almost got the 5 points, but it dislodged by one of those Chocolate Fudge marbles. Well, getting knocked. Oh, actually, Space Space is the one who got dislodged there. Anyways, it's still 1-0. Now it's 0 even after another dislodge. We'll talk about Fudge do to get on the center, but just comes out. What can Space do? Can they get to the 3-point ring? No, they don't. But they do get to the 2-point ring, and that's enough for them to take the victory to move on. Now we got semi-final B. These heats are going very fast, as you can see.
Man, they're zooming by. We're zooming quick side of this event. Who's going to win it, though?
Kiwi and Sticky Slime are semi-final. Kiwi had that 1 point, but got dislodged by Sticky Slime now. Sticky Slime trying to get to the center, cannot. Kiwi! Hard impact there. You see Sticky Slime trying to get inside that 2 ring. They're up 3-1, and that's going to be it. So they win it 3-1. So they will be moving on to the final to take on Space. Space managed to hit the audacity of moving on. But before we can see who gets the gold place, we have to go to third. Who will get bronze in the 10th event of this league? Chocolate Fudge starting out strong. They're trying to get inside the comeback. Kiwi, they want a podium like another one. Chocolate Fudge knocks them out. What can Kiwi say about this? Kiwi knocks Chocolate Fudge back in, but Chocolate Fudge just manages to go right back out of the ring. They're trying to get inside the center of the ring, or at least trying to get some points on it for their team. And Chocolate Fudge do it? No, they don't. But it's going to be tough to see who's closer to the center. And who is it? It is Kiwi. So, timing and scoring is going to say Kiwi will be winning bronze. Now to see who will win the gold medal. Both of these two teams will be getting a medal nonetheless. But who's going to get gold? Will it be Sticky Slime or will it be Space? Sticky Slime sitting 10th and Space sitting 13th in the standings. Let's see who's got it. Sticky Slime coming out the gate with their first 2 marbles being kind of like the Green Ducks right there. Anyway, Sticky Slime is making some maneuvers here. Space got 3 marbles in a line. Here's their last marble. Can they get inside the ring? No, they don't. And oh, that knockout for Sticky Slime just caused them to be 0. Who's closer to that center? It is Space. They have done it, and they will take gold medal of this event. Sticky Slime in silver, Kiwi taking bronze.
That goes to show, that events are really what matters, and how much these points are really gonna be what determines throughout the event. It's a lot to the stake to when you have to play events and stuff like that,
Yes, it is. And guess what came over the billboard?
What?
Events. Anyways, we are at the standings at the event number 10. That's Space that wins it. Sticky Slime and Kiwi with the bronze. The total standings, you see Forest, they go up by 15 over the Big Macs. Then the small team come in third, Ocean Waves and Kiwi, that jumps up to fifth. And yep, the way these marbles keep on rolling. Anyways, we will see you when we get into event number 11, climbing.